Hey gamers, what's up? You ever get a new cartridge for your collection, you get it home, you try to save the game and you realize the internal battery's dead? Man, that's frustrating. So I decided to do a video, show you what you can do about it. Let's get started.
So here we have an original NES cartridge with a dead battery, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to replace that battery and get your old cartridges working. First thing you're going to need is this. That's a 3.8 millimeter game bit. You can catch these on eBay, and they're normally pretty cheap. Next, you have to open up your cartridge. Once you have your cartridge apart, you can see the battery, it's right there. Now, normally, this is attached to it, and you're going to have to carefully pry that off. I normally just use a little flathead screwdriver. And there it is. That's your battery. That's a CR2032. That's the same battery that you'll find in your Sega Saturn or in your VMU. So let's pop a new one in. So once you got this ready to go, you pull that up, you pull that up, you take your tape and you lay it in there. You push that back down. Now you can use solder to do this. There's nothing that says you can't solder. This is just a fix for people who either can't solder, don't know how to solder, don't want to solder. So this works really well. Then you take this, your CR2032, you put it in there with the writing facing up, push it down, push that down on top of it, you stretch your tape right over it. Give it a good push. Make sure it's stuck on there good. Do the same thing with that side. It should look like that. And now we're ready to put the cartridge back together. There you go. Ready to plug that cartridge in. And as you can see, this will also work for your Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Now, the batteries aren't the same size in the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. Here in the Game Boy Advance games, for example, it's a smaller battery. It's this one. It's a 1616. And in these, it's a 2025. It's a 2025, which is very much like the one we use for the Zelda cartridge, but a little bit smaller. So keep that in mind. But otherwise, it works exactly the same, and you get the same results. All your games will work, and you'll be good to go. I replaced all these batteries today, so these can all get sold now, and make some gamers happy. So I hope this was helpful to you, and if you did it and it works for you, please leave a comment and let us know. If you have another method, please let us know. I do know soldering is another method, so you don't need to point it out. But for the person who doesn't have a soldering gun or doesn't know how to solder, if someone wants to do it easy, this is definitely the route to go. So that's it. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.